Hello everyone, how's everybody doing today? Hope everybody's doing very well. I'm actually on my way out to film the first of hopefully many episodes of my Eat What You Burn challenge. Basically, I will show you the beautiful places in and around Tokyo where I will be running, working out, trying to burn as many calories as I can, and then featuring some of the delicious dishes you can find here in Japan. The only rule is, I need to burn as many calories as I'm going to be eating. It's going to be a challenge, but let's see. Hopefully, you can come along with me. So, if you'd let me, I'd like to share with you my personal take on all the beautiful, interesting places you can find here in Japan. Of course, my personal take on the most delicious dishes you can have. I thought, what better way to start things off than a run around the Imperial Palace and then a visit to my favorite ramen place that serves the best Tsukemen. I'm really excited about that. So, please join me. Let's go. Well, here I am, stupid me, for forgetting to turn on my microphone in front of the Imperial Palace. Behind me, a couple of 100 meters down, is the iconic Tokyo Station. It's a 5-kilometer loop around the Imperial Palace. It's one, if not the most popular place to run here in Tokyo. On the weekends, it's not uncommon to see hundreds of people running around it. But today's Friday, and plus we are still under the state of emergency here in Japan. So I expect very light traffic ahead. I'm starting on the southeast side of the palace, between Tokyo's Marunouchi area and the palace grounds. It's a 2-kilometer flat straightaway. Here you will feel you are in the middle of a time warp. On one side, you will see the ultra-modern product of Japan's bustling economy of the 80s. On the other, its strong hold on its culture and tradition. It's strongly recommended that you take a counterclockwise route around the palace. And here in Japan, everybody tries to stay on the left-hand side of the road. The Marunouchi district is one of Japan's top prime real estate areas. It is home to some of Japan's biggest corporations. And for the high-end jet setters, the most luxurious, expensive shops, restaurants, and hotels can also be found here. As many of you already know, Japan is one of the safest countries in the world. Especially in this area, security is always ramped up, being this is the official residence of Japan's royal family. You can feel at ease running even after nightfall. The whole area is well lit up at night, and police visibility is high. Don't hesitate to approach any of the police officers patrolling the area for directions or any assistance. They'll be more than willing to get over any language barrier to help with a smile. The north side of the palace is the most challenging route for runners. It's about a 1.5 kilometer stretch uphill, but believe me, the view from the top will be worth all the effort. From this point forward, it's all easy peasy. It's all downhill along the west side. But please be careful. Don't let the beauty of the foliage and the moats surrounding the Imperial Palace distract you and make you lose your footing. Each change in season brings along with it a different appeal to this place. One thing for sure though, whatever season you find yourself visiting Japan in, you will always take away a newfound love and appreciation for what Japan has to offer. Coming around the last stretch, this is my favorite part of the route. Running past these beautiful traditional palace gates, I can't help but feel happy, a great sense of accomplishment. At the same time, a little sad knowing that the run is about to finish. But that city view in the distance, past this beautiful Japanese garden, is the perfect cap to this run. Today, I covered a little over 6 kilometers. I'm on my way now to pick up my stuff from a rental locker at a nearby subway station, already drooling over the thought of having that Tsukemen from my favorite ramen shop. It's about 5 kilometers away by motorcycle, and I just can't wait. I'm currently along one of the narrow streets here in Shinjuku, on my way to my favorite ramen shop called Tatsunoya, which means the House of Dragons. And oh boy, I can't wait to slay that plate of noodles. I have taken some of my friends who visited me here in Japan to this place, and no BS, each and every one of them loved it. Really, really loved it. So here we are at Tatsunoya in Shinjuku. During normal times, pre-COVID, you will always see a long line of customers waiting to be served outside this restaurant. The first thing you have to do is go to the ticket machine and grab a ticket. Don't worry, the menu is also in English. Hand over the ticket to the server and he or she will show you to your table. Tsukemen is basically noodles that you dip in a hot, oily, rich broth before you slurp it straight into your heart. At this place, Tsukemen usually comes with dried seaweed, nori, bamboo shoots, and slices of pork chashu. The reason why I like Tsukemen over the traditional ramen is because they shock the noodles in ice cold water to give it its firmness and that texture that I love. And because the noodles are not soaked in the broth, it maintains that consistency all throughout the meal. Aside from the glorious flavor of the broth, it has these small bits of deep fried pork skin we call chicharron in the Philippines. Well, at least it's the closest I can compare them to, which makes it more delicious and, maybe for me, gives me a bit of nostalgia of home. I went to the Tatsunoya website. Unfortunately, it didn't say how many calories exactly there are in this dish. So I went to Google, and according to Google, a normal serving of tsukemen has around 633 calories. So I guess I hit it right on the spot by burning 750 calories from my run for this challenge. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. I hope you can join me for the next one. So, in order for you not to miss it, please subscribe and tap on that notification button. And I'd really appreciate it if you could like and share this video. And for suggestions of what local dish I should try next for this challenge, please comment down below. Let's continue going further north of average. Have a great one, guys.